Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Chit and Chat podcast, episode number 2. So glad you could join us today as I get my cup of coffee. I hope you have a chance to grab yours. Kick back and relax and join us for at least 10 minutes of encouraging, inspiring, inspirational stories, as well as some very useful and sometimes useless information. Today we're backtracking 4 days and about 75 years ago to an event that happened, and I hope that many will pause, reflect, and remember on this fateful day, December 7th, 1941. The bombing of Pearl Harbor, where nearly 20 naval vessels, 8 battleships, 300 airplanes, more than 2,400 Americans died in the attack, as well over 1,000 wounded. As President Roosevelt said, this day will live in infamy, and it did, and it has. So, I want to challenge you, if you don't know a lot about Pearl Harbor, the movie has a movie out, and it depicts a little bit about what happened, but not near enough when you go to the history books and look it up and see what happened. But I want to challenge you to read about Pearl Harbor. I've had conversations with my wife's grandfather years ago. He had served in the Navy around that time frame. He was not in Pearl Harbor at that time. But he discussed and talked to me about individuals who he lost, who were stationed there, who were on board ship there. And as tears welled up in his eyes, and he could see the heartbreak. And this was probably around mid-2000 or so when I was talking to him, and he still to this day, he felt that pain and from that fateful day. When I was in the Navy, I worked aloft on board ship. Aloft is up in where the antennas are, up the yard arms. I'd go do some preventive maintenance on the antennas. One time in Hawaii, when I was there, I looked down the pier and I saw 4 or 5 American boats on one side with the U.S. flag on the end of their ships. And on the other side, some Japanese ships with their flags. And I took a picture of it, and I have it to this day. And it just amazes me where we are today to the years ago. So I challenge you to pause, reflect, and remember on December 7th, 1941, the attack on Pearl Harbor. Page 2. Ever heard of Percy Spencer? This man accidentally invented the microwave. Mr. Spencer was a self-taught engineer. While testing a Megatron, no, it's not a Transformer, he noticed that the microwave was putting off enough heat to melt the candy bar in his pocket. So he started thinking about, how can I use this, perhaps make this equipment, a tool we could use to perhaps warm up food, perhaps cook food. So he worked on it for quite a while. And in October 8th, 1945, he filed a patent to build a microwave. This microwave he built was a massive monstrosity. 6 foot tall, 750 pounds. It was huge. If you have a microwave this big, please let me know. I would love to see it. Thinking about it, he goes, this is not going to be very workable for families. So he kept working on it, and around 1967, the first microwave was afforded for families. It was around $495 back then. It's pretty pricey back in those days. The company he worked for, Raytheon, didn't give him royalties like some companies do when you come up with a cool invention. No, they gave him a $2 gratuity fee for his troubles. So when you go zap your food or your popcorn, think of Mr. Percy Spencer and thank him for his great invention of the microwave. Doing some Facebook website searching and different websites, I've come across some craziest and most bizarre state laws. I'm going to share with you 4 today, all with the A states: Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, and Arkansas. I don't know if they're true or not. They might be, but we'll see. Alabama, it's illegal to drive blindfolded. Now, I'm kind of wondering if the other 49 states have this law too. I think driving blindfolded is probably very dangerous. And so it's a law in Alabama. So I'll be curious to know if the other 49 states agree with that and have that as a law as well. Alaska, you can't put an animal in the back seat of an open vehicle. It's got to be in the front seat. Not sure why. Dog, cat, deer, whatever. It's got to be in the front seat with you. Arizona, sorry guys, it's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub. I've never had a donkey sleep in my bathtub. So, Arizona, it's illegal. In Arkansas, my state I was born in, raised in until I left around 1819, you can't honk your horn near a sandwich shop after 9 p.m. Otherwise, it's disturbing the peace. I don't make this up. I just find it and share it with you. Thanks for joining us today for Chit and Chat, episode 2. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week. It's getting closer and closer to Christmas. 2 weeks away. So Merry Christmas to you and your family. And I'll see you again next week. Merry Christmas. You don't hear it enough. I know I don't say it enough. And so, wherever you're at, East Coast, West Coast, North or South, I hope you have a great Christmas. And this year's been rough on all of us, kind of tough on all of us. So be kind to your neighbors, be kind to your loved ones, reach out to those who may be struggling a little bit, going through some depression, perhaps anxiety, and just share Christmas with them. So as I bid you adieu, I get this from a great movie. I think it's the Truman Show with Jim Carrey. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, and good day. This has been Chit and Chat, episode 2. Thanks for following. Subscribe, whatever you can listen to it. Reach out to me. Let me know if you listen to it, you like it. Have a great day, guys. God bless.